Okay, we got 130 BPM 4-bar loop with some drums. And let's do it. I love the bass because I pulled this out of the soft case, which was in a closet, and it's in tune. Gonna put down a bass line. Here we go. I had to double the length of the sequence, so it's 8 bars now instead of 4. Okay, you know what I don't love about guitars? That I had to tune this one when I pulled it up, but we're in tune now. Let's record some guitar. Got a second guitar part. Switch from the bridge to the neck, and here we go. Back to the bridge pickup, and I'm gonna double it. But I'm going to double it, I believe, an octave lower. Here we go. Okay, so one thing that I've never done is recorded vocals into the MPC One Plus. So I've written some simple lyrics, couple verses. And I've got the AKG D5 hooked up through the ART Voice Channel Preamp that I've been using for all of the other tracks of this. And I'm just going to record maybe a scratch vocal, maybe a vocal that I've used. I don't know. My throat kind of hurts. So I'm going to sing it as best as I can, see what I can do with it, manipulate it with the effects and things like that later. So let's give it a shot. Here we go.
Wanna pull like thread through the needle's eye. I need a win for every moment that my mother cried. Doing my best, but there's times I see it's not enough. Felt temporarily, but never thought of giving up.
Okay, that's solid for now. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna copy this whole sequence. This is sequence 2. I'm gonna copy it to sequence 3, and then I'll add the second little verse that I wrote. Here we go. Do it. Okay, so now we're on sequence 3.
I wanna pull like thread through the needle's eye.
And I'm just gonna go over to the vocal and delete it, and then I will record the second part's vocal. Now I'm gonna have to. It might take me more than one try for this one because I wrote the first verse in my head as I was recording the song, and the second one I wrote it off camera in like 10 minutes. I wanna live every day like holiday. Full glass stack plate, nothing bad to say. Feeling closer, but it seems so far away. I'm doing great if I'm a step ahead of yesterday. There we go. All right, let's just do it. I
wanna live every day like holiday. Full glass glass stack plate, nothing bad to say. Feeling closer, but it seems so far away. I'm doing great if I'm a step ahead of yesterday. I wanna live every day like holiday. Full glass stack plate, nothing bad to say. Feeling closer, but it seems so far away. I'm doing great if I'm a step ahead of yesterday.
Okay, cool. Let's I'm fine with that. I don't necessarily know if I'm gonna keep it. So it's already compressed and it's got a little bit of an EQ going. So what I'm gonna do now is just, you're gonna get annoyed of hearing this, and I'm gonna put some effects on the vocal because, like I said, I've never done vocals on this thing before. So here we go.
I wanna live every day like holiday. Full glass stack plate.
So that's a vocal doubler, and sounds pretty good.
I wanna live every day like holiday. Full glass stack plate, nothing bad to say.
Let's see what happens if I add the harmonizer on top of that.
I wanna live every day like holiday. Full glass stack plate, nothing bad to say. Feeling closer, but
okay, sounding pretty good with the harmonizer as far as I'm concerned. Now I'm gonna add a delay. Let's see what the delay does.
feeling closer, but it seems so far away. I'm doing great if I'm a step ahead of yesterday. I wanna live every day like holiday. Full glass stack plate, nothing bad to say. Feeling closer, but it seems so far away.
Sounds pretty good so far. I know you probably hear the effects on my voice while I'm talking now. That's a little bit weird. Let me go and check the first verse and see how that sounds with this.
I wanna pull like thread through the needle's eye. I need a win for every moment that my mother cried.
Okay, that sounds decent. What I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna turn this whole thing, turn off the camera, and then I'm going to tweak the bass and the guitars, and then I'll come back and play the whole thing through. Okay, let's listen to this. Here we go.
I wanna pull like thread through the needle's eye. I need a win for every moment that my mother cried. Doing my best, but there's times I see it's not enough. Got temporarily, but never thought of giving up. I wanna live every day like holiday. Full glass stack plate, nothing bad to say. Feeling closer, but it seems so far away. I'm doing great if I'm a step ahead of yesterday. Pull like thread through the needle's eye. I need a win for every moment that my mother cried.
Okay, today that was pretty interesting to me, just because I've never used the MPC One Plus to record vocals, and I think it did a pretty decent job. Obviously, I think that those vocals could use a few tweaks, which I'll probably do once I dump this out to Logic Pro. But overall, what I got from the effects, the harmonizer, the doubler, all that sounded cool on vocals. Kind of happy with the way that this sounds. I love this AKG D5. It's a cheap microphone. It's great for recording vocals in your apartment. It has pretty good like ambient reduction, but also the other star of this whole thing is the ART voice channel. This thing is awesome. Definitely worth what I paid for it. If you can find one of these, I mean, if you have the budget to buy it full price, do it. If you can find it used, do it. I know that used, these things have a pretty good discount. They're about $600 brand new. Well, for one thing, I recorded the guitars and the bass through this thing. And the guitars and the bass, in my opinion, sound great. And then I was able to tweak them with the effects inside of the MPC One Plus. And I think that for the price, $600, you really can't beat it. I think you could definitely find used ones for like $300-400. Definitely do it. There's other preamps that you could get for in this price range, but they don't do everything that it does. So like the compression, the de-esser came in really handy. The EQ, I like the EQ on this. It is a tube preamp, so it does add nice tube flavor, saturation, all those buzzwords. But yeah, overall, I'm pretty happy with recording vocals into the MPC One Plus. I'm gonna be honest, it was kind of hard to sing the vocal, and I'm a little dizzy right now because my throat's been hurting a little bit. But I know that I promised to record a vocal for the last track, and so I figured I'd do it for today's. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to record a version of this out in song mode and then bounce that onto cassette tape, and then I'll upload that in one way or another. Either I'll put some of my skateboarding on top of it, because I know those videos do pretty well when I put my skateboarding over here. I have a whole other channel, Norman Woods, that's all skateboarding. For those of you guys that don't know that I'm a skater, that's what I do, what I've done my whole life, been a professional skater. But I've made music my entire life as well, made music much longer than I've skateboarded, because yeah, I started making my own music at like 5, played in marching band, played in jazz band, played in punk bands, and then played in like 60s bands, played in folk bands, playing bass, guitar, and drums. I've sang in my own thing. Have a show that I booked coming up August 30th, so that's a little ways from now, but it's an after party for Tommy Guerrero's show here in LA, so that should be fun. I don't think I'm gonna play till like midnight, but it's all good as long as I get to play live. I'm gonna book some more shows. Thank you for watching this. Let me know if you think the vocals sounded good through the MPC One Plus. Obviously, I wasn't swinging for the fences with the vocal performance because I did both of them, I think, first try. But all of that considered, I think it was good and it was definitely fun. Thank you for watching. Check out my music, by the way, you guys. I have links to my music in the description. Feel free to go and check out some of those songs. I have songs under Dreadward Bernays and songs under Norman Woods, which is my actual name, and I would really appreciate all of you guys that go and listen. Peace.